Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick, Colorado. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're going to take a look at a Ford F-250. I know you guys are accustomed of seeing Freightliners, but we do have some awesome used units coming in here. And I'd love to talk about some of the awesome ones we have, like this one behind me. It's a 2019 Ford F-250. It is the Platinum Edition. Just tons of features on this unit. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll definitely answer those questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will definitely find the answer for you. So just take a quick glance at this unit right now. Like I said, for all those tuning in, this is a 2019 Ford F-250 Platinum. So when it comes with the Platinum trim, you guys heard of different trim levels before, the Limited, Army, whatever the case may be when it comes to the different trim levels on those different units. The Platinum on the Ford is one of the highest trim levels on the market when it comes to the Ford. And some of the features you will see today, you will see on some trim levels, but this one does take the cake, I would normally say. So with this particular one, you do have that 360 camera, and one of the things to look for is that little camera underneath the badge of the Ford. On the Rams, you will see it underneath the A of the Ram, but the 360 camera does come in very handy. And when we go inside, for all those who haven't seen those before, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. But when it comes to parking, safety, and all that good stuff, those cameras does come in very handy. If you look straight ahead, center of that windshield, it does have like a little camera kind of thing, if you guys could see that very well. This one does have lane departure warning. It does have collision assist. So there's a few features on that windshield. So every time you replace that windshield, you do have to calibrate that windshield, and that does take a little more time when replacing those windshields. So keeping in mind, that vehicle does have that system, so there's more safety features when it comes to that system up there. But when we look at the front end, guys, it actually looks pretty awesome. Typically with the Platinum, you do see that the grille or that color Platinum style throughout the vehicle. Typically you see it in the front and the rear of that truck, and I will show you what I mean by that. But you do have some awesome LED headlamps, fog lamps, of course. You have your famous tow hooks on pretty much all trucks on the market right now. So as we come into the engine, again, before even opening the engine, you actually see that Super Duty stamp on here. Right now that truck is running, and what you guys are looking at right now is a 6.7 liter Power Stroke V8 turbo diesel engine. It's also partnered with a 6-speed automatic transmission. You're looking at about a unit that produces about 450 horsepower and about 935 foot-pounds of torque. Some of the things to point out, it does have an LED lamp up here. Every time the hood is open, it will turn on, so it doesn't remain on all the time. It does have a trigger. Once the hood is open, that light will come on. It does produce enough light so you can see in that engine at night. Again, when it comes to a used unit, again, guys, always look for service records, Carfax reports, stuff like that to ensure that you're purchasing a really good used unit. And I will guarantee you, we took this to our local Ford dealership down in town, and of course, you know, only good things came out of that service. We did an oil change, fuel filters, and all that good stuff. But again, you are looking at the 6.7 liter Power Stroke, engine. Now we come around, again, they will have a bunch of stamps or badges throughout this truck. Again, you do have that 6.7 liter, so I was not lying to you, but you actually saw it underneath the hood as well. And it is a Power Stroke turbo diesel engine. The Platinum stamp, again, does show you or point out to you that it is a Platinum, and of course, it's the F-250. We got some awesome Michelin tires on this one. Those are 275/65 R20s. This one does come integrated with the fold-in running boards, or power running boards if you want to call it. It does also have a keypad entry It does have keyless entry as well, so you have a few options of going in and out of that vehicle. Underneath your mirrors, you do have that camera system. Again, it is integrated with that 360 view. With your tow mirrors, as you guys can see, this one does come equipped with collision assist or blind spot monitor. So you see those little two cars here. This little circle will actually turn orange once you have somebody in your blind spot, or either left or right of that vehicle. One of the cool things about those tow mirrors as well, it is electric. So you do have the electric controls in here. So you could actually, you don't have to come outside and pull on that mirror. You can just stay in your vehicle or adjust as needed. And of course you have that adjustment here for your left and right controls. The bottom mirror, you have to do it manually, so you could just push your hand out and kind of just adjust it as needed. But as you look in the door, this one does come fully loaded. You do have memory seats. This one comes with 3 banks, so you could have 3 different drivers if needed. Again, you do have folding mirrors with this system as well. Power windows, power locks, and power mirrors. Tons of storage in the doors. Again, you do have that platinum stamp right here. Also on the seats, you will see the platinum throughout this vehicle. Again, you do have that two-tone leather. You have that platinum stripe and of course black leather. Front seats are heated and cooled. One of the cool things about this particular truck, the steering wheel is electrically adjustable. With that being said, if you have this electrical tilt steering wheel, it does have electrical pedals, and with the electrical mirrors and electric seats, all those are integrated in that memory bank. So once you set your mirrors, your seat, your pedals, and your steering wheel, all that could save into those memory banks. And once you come in, you press 1, 2, or 3, whatever the steering wheel was at 1, or the seat, or the mirrors, it will be, as you guys can see right now, it did adjust to that setting. So let's see if 2 had anything. No. So like I said, 1 was the main memory bank on this one, and that customer did adjust it as needed. So we're going to try this again. 1, you will see that steering wheel adjusts itself, then the seat will do the same. Again, it's a crew cab, so you got tons of room in the back here. Those back seats are heated, and also you could fold those seats up. There is a strap right here to allow you to, oh, I think this one is actually locked. So there is a key. You use one of the keys in here. You could actually unlock this seat, and then you have a storage box underneath here. Let me grab those keys. So again, within your key fob, there is a key inside. You use that to unlock and lock this seat. Fold it up, and then you have that storage box underneath here. That is collapsible, so you could actually collapse the whole thing and have a flatter surface if you want to store stuff underneath there. If you go grocery shopping and you just need the full ground or the flooring, you could use that. Again, you could close this up. If you have personal items in here you don't want anybody to steal while it's in the shop or whatever, you could lock it. Again, if the person knows you could use the key, they can, but very easy to lock up your personal items in here. I did mention the back seats are heated, but you have a few charging options here for your passenger, a few USB ports, a 110 plug-in, and a 12-volt for your passengers. Again, the heated seats are only on the outer seats. The middle seat is not heated. I think one day they will. I think the newer trucks come with the middle seat heated too, but again, I haven't seen one in person as yet. You do have your diesel tank and your DEF tank located in the same location. Again, with the F-250s, you don't find them dually, so you'll get them only single wheel. So I know I've had that question in the past. Do you get an F-250 in a dually? I haven't seen one yet. This one is a 4x4, so you have that 4x4 step. And again, I did mention with the platinum, you will find that color or that platinum look on both front and rear of that platinum truck. So that just makes that truck stand out more as a platinum edition. Front and rear sensors, I did show that earlier. Again, you have that backup camera on the tailgate, and then you also have a camera above that parking light, between those parking lights up here. So you have that full view of the bed. You have a soft release tailgate, spray bed line. This one does come with a tow system. So it's all set up for a gooseneck ball in the center, or you could put in a fifth wheel hitch. 7-pin hookup for your trailers. You do have a switch in the back here for lighting. If you decide you want to see what's going on in the back, you could turn on the light instead of going into the cab. You could turn that off as well. It will slowly release. This one does have a step to go in and out of that bed if needed, and a handle for safety going in and out of that bed. Very easy to close. There is numbers on here. You just follow those numbers, 1, 2, 3, and then of course that step will go in, lock in, and then you close that bed. It does come with a bumper pull hitch with your 7-pin and 4-pin hookup. You do have your spare tire release here, so you put the same key that's inside this fob in here, twist it, and it will actually automatically drop that spare tire for you. So one of my favorite parts of these videos, or those videos, are the interior, because that's where you spend most of your time, is it driving this vehicle. So when we go inside, you guys can see the awesome view on the roof. This one does come with panoramic sunroof. One of the cool things about this one, kids and passengers love that look, to just see everything while driving. Again, if the sun is too much for you, you could actually close up that view with its visor. And one of the cool things is you could close it halfway. It will automatically stop at halfway, so you can still have that sunroof view. But if you want to close it completely, you press it one more time. Again, those arrows actually tell you where it is, what the switch is for. So you have an arrow pointing front and you have an arrow pointing back, and it's pretty much easy to navigate. Again, you have your sunroof options over in the center. You have your light options right next to it. Again, you have a glass case holder. One of the cool things I love about those newer trucks, or even some of the trucks out here, with the auxiliary switches. So if in case you ever decide to put light bars, auxiliary tanks, whatever the case may be, and you need a switch, so instead of having to drill holes into your dash and put auxiliary switches, you can run that switch to the battery area where all these auxiliary are connected, and then you could actually use those switches for whatever you may need on that truck. So avoiding putting a bunch of holes in your vehicle to add secondary switches. So the auxiliary switch does come in very handy. Automatic garage controls. So again, you don't have to get your garage key in here all the time. You could just use what comes with the vehicle, set it up. There's manuals that shows you how to set it up. And there's also some easy videos online, of course, on YouTube and all those different websites that would show you exactly how to set up your automatic garage controls or universal garage controls. Again, you do have a nice touchscreen here. This comes fully loaded with Apple and Android capability. It does come with navigation, as you guys can see right now. A few options here. You could go to home. There's different options you could choose from navigation to your audio, which gives you different sources from FM, AM, satellite, and Bluetooth technology. Climate control, you could do everything via touchscreen. This one does come equipped with a heated steering wheel. And of course, with your AC controls, you could actually control your different panels over here. When it comes to your phone, very easy to hook up your cell phones. When it comes to the application, App Store, you could find apps via your phone. You can connect your device via Bluetooth. And of course, when it comes to your settings, there's different options here as well. You could kind of check your EQ on your sound. As you go around here, you got your vehicle options. Again, Apple and Android capability. And also you do have your multiple seat. So this one does come with massage seats. So the front seats are massaged, so you could adjust your driver or passenger seats. When it comes to the massage, you could actually turn it on and off. You do have a low setting or a high setting. This one is for the bench of the seat, or the part where you sit down on. And then your back, you do have that option here as well. So if you want a full body massage, you can turn both of those on. You can adjust the intensity or how hard you want it. So you can adjust it as needed. So I'm gonna go back to here and turn those off. But this one does come with massage seats, which is pretty cool. When it comes to the seats as well, you do have heated and cool seats for your driver and passenger. You have options here for charging. So you have 2 USB plugins down here, and you have a nice little case to kind of close that out. You do have a 110 plug-in and a 12 volt. Cup holders with an adjustable part where you could have bigger inserts for bigger bottles or cups. In here, you got a huge storage box. Also comes with a 12 volt hookup in here and tons of storage. Again, cup holders throughout this whole truck. More storage in here and in the glove compartment over here. Again, this unit only has 54,000 miles. When it comes to the steering wheel, guys, there's so many different options up on here. Your hands-free calling, your volume controls and track. You do have your cruise control settings over here, and of course to navigate on your display screen up here, you have your switch right here. So you can do everything pretty much from your steering wheel, apart from having to change your AC controls and stuff like that, but everything else is on that steering wheel. This one does come with a trailer brake already installed, your 4-wheel drive settings over here, and of course just a awesome unit. Customer took very good care of this truck. Again, it is a Ford F-350 Platinum, so you see all the different upgraded settings on here. I wanted to show you guys. Let's see here. I guess I will have to, right up here. So up here you have a few different options here. If you just want to see what your cameras look like, this is the 360 view, so you can see all around your vehicle, especially if you're parking in tight spots. You could actually see how close you are to the back or the front of the truck. It also has a great option, especially when you're parking in your garage. Typically people have like a golf ball or a tennis ball, hanging off from the garage to see how close they are to, the walls or stuff. Having that 360 camera, when you turn it on, you could actually see how close you are to your storage box or whatever you have in your garage or anywhere you park. Nice view here. Again, you could toggle through the different camera options, tailgate, bed of the truck, and of course there is an auxiliary area where you could add another camera to this truck as well. So great view when it comes to that 360 view. And of course you could just turn it on just like that without having to put the vehicle in reverse. Lane departure warning, your hazard lights, of course traction control off, and you have your exhaust brake on here. So this has been my video today on the Ford F-250 Platinum Edition. Again, as you guys can see, fully loaded, sunroof, all the bells and whistles. If you guys have any questions about this unit, please give me a call. My number will be at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to reach out if you guys want to come out and see the different units, the different trailers, RVs we have on this lot. We have tons of selections to look out for, and people just love walking this lot and seeing all the different inventory we got. So feel free to reach out to us here in Frederick, Colorado. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys back here sometime during this week. for more videos. And of course, as the inventory come in, we'll present it to you guys on this live video. In the meantime, have a great week, and I'll see you guys back here later. Thank you.